Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I haven't done a gaming related video in the past couple of months, so I figured I'd do something gaming related other than, criticizing what Switch is doing. So I want to talk about like my Switch collection over here, obviously you can see it, and why I'm actually doubling down on buying Switch at the moment, even though Switch 2's out. Why would I be buying Switch 1 games? Also bought 2K23 and also 2K25, which is in a different room. I've bought 2K25 because, I like my wrestling collection. I like buying the wrestling games. I'm going to have to reorganize this to fit 23 and 25 in here somewhere. But, when it comes to Switch, it's kind of a weird one where I like the OLED Switch and I like to experience having that hardware. Now, I don't think I'm going to run out and buy the Switch 2 because I don't think I'm going to see value in that. But I'm buying little things like, this was a $29, $30, $28 game or something. It's called Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. It has got the cartridge in there. I've already kind of half opened it and checked. $28, $29. It's a Mario game, so it'll look great on a shelf. It's got Mario on the front. Yes, there's millions of these things around, but there's a reason why I'm going more towards Switch now. It's because in the past, we've seen with discs, like WWE games get deleted on the stores after a while. But I like the whole thing of, here's the game on the cartridge, you can play it. And that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that I can have this South Park games on here. I don't know if they're going to run great, but, it's there. I got No Man's Sky as well. I bought that the other day on Switch. I haven't played that since the first release on PlayStation, where it kind of didn't run as it was intended. And I also went out and bought Atari because I'm that old that I played... My first gaming console was actually my sister's console, and it was an Atari 2600. It's why I've got a 2600 Plus up here, because I like... as soon as they come out with that Plus model, and it's doing emulation or something, but I had to go and buy that. I was like, it's something from my childhood. So when you look at that, it is an interesting one. Having this up here, like this box right here, is pretty cool. And then having that console inside that can run real Atari games, that's important as well. But what do I want to do when I just want to play on the go? When I just want to play Yar's Revenge, or... I don't know if it has Dig Dug on it. I'll have to check that, but probably won't have Dig Dug. But, some of these games are pretty cool to be able to play on a Switch, play on the go. And I'm that old that I actually experienced them on the original hardware, but revealing my age here, geez. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty cool. I'm going to have to reorganize that as well, because I've got like 5 of them I have to squeeze in there. And I've also got WWE 2K18 coming for Switch. I've ordered it from EB Games. Don't know when it's going to be showing up. But yeah, I've ordered that as well. I think they have to ship it from Broken Hill or somewhere. But, having a lot of Switch games, I'm looking at this as like, if I do upgrade to Switch 2, a lot of this will work backwards compatible. If not, then it will work on the Switch 1 and it will be great. Like, that's something that I will look at. I used to have a big DS collection in terms of the DS releases, and then I took them all out of their cases because I was an idiot. And, all you really needed at that was like, oh, I just need that. I don't need this silly box. And then you regret it later on. But yeah, some of that is like, it's part of the fun. And I still collect these because gaming is where I spend my most time. Like, it's either gaming or watching movies. And now I've got just about every movie I can imagine. I know I'm going to have these and keep these on the shelf. They're Nintendo, so I'm going to keep these for decades. But yeah, I just want to know, like, what do you guys think about the Switch and the Switch 2 and the Switch OLED and all these other Switches out there? They can't do everything, but everyone now Xbox wants to get into it. But this whole thing about Switch games, do we really care about power when it comes to handheld? I mean, you're playing on a small screen. It's not like you're playing on a 4K massive 65-inch like my TV. You're playing on a little, I don't know, 9-inch monitor or something. So are you really going to see the value of having a 4K resolution like that size? So, sometimes these games are alright for what you're getting on them. And that's why I'm kind of going more towards Switch. And, well, as I said, I don't think I'm going to be running out buying the Switch 2. I have thought about it. I have looked at it. I've said, I don't really want to pay $750 for it. Maybe they do a Christmas sale and they do it for like not half price, but like maybe they do it for 100, 200 off. And then I'll be like, okay, now I can justify it. And also the demand for those Switch 2s, I don't think it's as big as people expected. I mean, yes, they've moved 3.5 million in the first week, but considering where they thought it was going to be, it's nowhere near the demand that they thought. And yeah, what do you think about Switch and where it is at place at the moment? What do you think about Xbox getting into the handhelds? What do you think about PlayStation sticking with their Portal but going console mostly because, you know, PlayStation? What do you think about the gaming landscape as a whole? Like, there are a lot of things. Like, it's cool that we can have, what is it, 140 Atari games on a little cartridge this big, you know? It's pretty cool. Let me know what you think, guys. I would love to know what you think about it. There is a lot on here. Wow. Like, I haven't... This is the first time I'm actually looking at the game selection. Wow, there's a lot. I don't know if Dig Dug's on here. I'd have to check. Missile Command's on here, so it's got Missile Command. I think, was that the one that was Activision? Either way, it's pretty cool. Don't know if they have Dig Dug, though. I'd have to check Dig Dug. That's the one I would be nostalgic for, but probably not on here. I would doubt it's on here, but I mean, you know, it's what it is. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'd love to know what you think. And yeah, I will get back to you in the next one, I guess. Let me know. Peace.